that all of you are doing great. Now, given the kind of mass adoption that we are heading towards, despite the market being too much bearish right now, I mean, if you actually go out and visit the different countries, let's say you go and visit the Dubai, like everywhere you will be finding the Web3, the blockchain related stuff. Like you go and check out the startup groups, like the people who are trying to explore their startups, trying to explore the funding options. It will be a lot of them related with the Web3 and blockchain, and this would be pretty much contradictory to what we are seeing in terms of the price action. Like everything is just falling apart. It seems as if this thing is dead, but definitely we all agree and we all know that the mass adoption is on the way. This is going to be the future. So we also need to understand what is the exact relationship between the blockchain, the crypto, and the Web3. I mean, we need to be understanding, and that's why I wanted to just create a video for my audience to know the crystal clear difference between all these things. Now, is blockchain and the crypto essential for the Web3? Because a lot of people are like, okay, we are into the Web3, we are doing the decentralized things and stuff, right? And they do not mention at all the crypto and the blockchain. So we need to understand that the cryptocurrencies and the blockchain are the building blocks of the Web3. But the entire decentralized web, when we are talking about Web3, it is not only confined to cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Why? Because it is actually providing the entire user experience. So cryptocurrencies and the blockchain may be part of it, but it also consists of things like augmented reality, virtual realities, right? That the Internet of Things, the decentralized apps, which is all these things are like a lot of things might require a completely different technologies, which is unrelated with the blockchain and the cryptocurrencies. But eventually, to complete the Web3 experience, you need the core of the blockchain and the cryptocurrencies. Like for example, the NFT enabling or the metaverse. When you're talking, you're going within the metaverse, you're walking around, you like some of the digital asset you want to purchase, and that digital asset obviously you can only purchase when it is in the form of NFT, because the NFT makes a digital asset unique enough. Like you can only be the owner. Otherwise, a normal digital image, why would you purchase? In order to purchase the NFT, you need the cryptocurrencies, and the concept of NFT itself is related with the blockchain. Like the NFT cannot be separated from the blockchain, because the NFT by definition itself is the digital proof of ownership written onto the blockchain. So there is a piece of code or a proof written onto the ledger of the blockchain that, okay, now this guy is the owner after the minting, right? After the, let's say, transaction, somebody purchased one Ethereum cost NFT, and the reason he's the owner of it, everybody will have to agree in the world that he's the unique owner, because there is a proof written onto the blockchain. So it is unseparable kind of a thing. So at the front end, you're just purchasing the digital image that you're liking. Probably you're traveling in the metaverse, you're utilizing the virtual reality, but the core of it would require, whether you know about it or not, the blockchain and the cryptocurrencies. Now the question is how, like the next question might come, like how the Web3 is related with the blockchain. Like one of the relation, as I just told you right now, probably the NFTs and stuff, like eventually it is related deep down the line. However, the Web3 contains a lot more stuffs. The blockchain power tokens and shared ownership address the fundamental issue with centralized network. Values accumulated in a single organization. This is talking about the kind of a problem that is being solved within the Web3. For example, let's say I initially, like before this blockchain, before this Web3 and stuff, I had to purchase certain property. Like I needed to purchase somebody's stuff, anything related. Let's say I like somebody's probably phone, right? I want to own a unique image. I want to do the copyright license of a unique image of a certain person. That particular person is going to transfer me his asset or his copyright in return for the money that I give. Now, how do I give the money to him? I have amount of money kept with a centralized exchange, which is centralized authority, a middleman, which is supposed to do the transaction based on my instructions. However, I need the because I'm keeping with the respective person because it's a trustworthy organization. I'm believing they are not going to run away with my money, so I'm keeping my money with them. And as I give the instruction, they are going to transfer the money. But the day, let's say, the government doesn't like me, they can ask that centralized exchange to block all my funds, right? Or probably not do any of the transaction on my behalf. Or let's say they find it something, there is some problem with them itself, right? Probably they misuse the fund. They gave not so great loans, and the person was not able to return the loans. What is going to happen? My money might be at the risk of losing out because it was onto centralized property. However, the Web3 is a sort of a thing where I will be, let's say I'm owning the wealth in the form of cryptocurrency. I'll be owning the wealth into my own personal wallet, and I'm having the custody of it rather than any third party. And similarly, let's say the digital asset I'm about to purchase from the person, that is in the form of NFT, he himself is owning that particular digital property, not any third party. He's owning that within his own private wallet, secured by the private lock key. And similarly, in my case, it is secured by the private lock key. Now, in order to do the exchange, we need a party, that third party that we can trust, that can actually do the transaction with us. And that's where the Web3 enables the smart contract option, where you actually do not need the real middleman. And this is a piece of a code which is unbiased, which is trustworthy. Why? Because it's unbiased and it doesn't matter who is on which side, and it does not need to store our property. Like, it does not need to take my crypto and store at its place, take the other person's NFT, store at its place. It is just enabling the transfer based on the piece of code, based on the preconditions. Now, the preconditions I'm able to see, okay, let's say the person is ready to sell for 1 Ethereum. He has agreed to that transaction. I am ready to buy at 1 Ethereum. I have agreed to that transaction. A smart contract is going to actually just deduct 1 Ethereum from my wallet because I have given the permission, and because it's written in a piece of code, no individual person is governing it. It has to work, like it keeps on working like a million times without needing anybody's permission. It is going to transfer my 1 Ethereum to the other person and the respective person's NFT to me, right? That's what, like, you do not need the middleman. And not just the middleman, any centralized property cannot misuse or even willingly halt or default with us, right? That's what the power of the Web3 is. And that's where the people are seeing the mass adoption eventually to happen, where the people will be the owner of their own assets rather than relying onto the centralized network, and which is going to eventually enable a lot more things. The NFTs, the marketplaces, the digital transfer, the the metaverse kind of a thing, where you will be owner of a certain property, a certain land, let's say, and then you are advertising it, and there is no third party that needs to maintain that. Everything is written onto the blockchain, which is proof enough. So that's where the world is heading towards, and blockchain is just part of it. Now, how might the blockchain propel the expansion of the Web3? So blockchain technology will increase the breadth of Web3 accessibility with features like trustless payments, as I just said to you, trustless payments, that the smart contract, and then the person, you do not need the middleman, you do not need third party to approve it. It is just piece of code running. Then the decentralized governance, as I said, if there is a decentralized autonomous organization that is being formed in a lot of places, a lot of cryptos run via that, where there is no single owner of the entire crypto, and it is run by the community owners itself. The number of token anybody holds, equal proportion of power the person holds. So any decision that has to be made is made in the form of votes, and based on the number of token owners, like the number of tokens any respective owner holds, he has the voting power, and based on the majority of vote, the decision is made. So there is no individual power that is going to decide all these things. So decentralized governance is also part of the solution. cross-chain interoperability, earning digital assets while playing game, like play to earn sort of a thing. Let's say you go out and play a great game, and that's when probably you have earned certain level, you have beaten certain number of people, and then automatically the tokens are being distributed to you as you are the winner of it, and those tokens have a certain monetary value that you can go out and trade in the marketplace. That is how the play to earn model is coming. So all these things, I mean, obviously the play to earn, the decentralized governance, the trustless payments, cross-chain interoperability, these are related with the blockchain itself, and these are the part of Web3, but not the entire Web3. The Web3 is a lot more broader sort of a thing that I told you, and that is the reason a lot of companies are heading towards it. We are seeing the NFT revolution, like we just covered, like Donald Trump released few days back his own NFT collection, right? The diamond industry is looking for the NFT revolution, like the certificate problem they are going to solve using the NFT. The real estate, like $1.5 million worth of real estate has been listed onto the OpenSea in the form of NFT. And a lot of organizations are trying to form the DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, in order to actually achieve certain goals, to understand like what is the collective viewpoint regarding certain decisions of the entire organization. So that is how the mass adoption is being enabled, and that is how the Web3 I mean, in short, like personally, if I have to explain you, Web3 will be something like the digital era that we said, like the World Wide Web, the webs, right, in the 2000s, when the email was being done and stuff, and all these were having an underlying technology known as the internet. So internet was not completely the entire digital thing. You need a lot more things, the websites, the platforms, the social platforms, right, everything to make the entire digital thing, but it was incomplete without the internet itself. Internet was the building block. So similarly, the blockchain and the crypto are the building blocks of the Web3, but the Web3 itself will be a lot broader term. So that's it, guys, for the video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please ensure that you hit the subscribe button. Also, you can win 1 full Bitcoin. Watch the video completely till the end via the lucky draw, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
Opportunity of a lifetime to win 1 full Bitcoin, and not just for the one time. In fact, every time we have 1000 referral crossed, we will be doing the lucky draw, and you will be qualified every time to participate for just doing one time task. What is that one time task? All you have to do is just sign up to Binance Exchange with our referral link. The link is down below in the video description, or you can even use the QR code that you see on the screen. Deposit $100 and buy any crypto of your choice. The crypto is yours, the $100 is yours. That's it. You're qualified for the rest of your life to keep on winning 1 Bitcoin every time we reach 1000 referral. All you have to do after that, email to us your Binance user ID at the email abdullah@abdullahzahid.com. Every 1000 referral, we will select one random user, and you are qualified every time we cross 1000 referral, 2000 referral, 3000 referral. That means you can even win 10 Bitcoin. So all you have to do, again, I'll repeat, click the link down below in the description, or the QR code. You will be landing up at the Binance sign up page. You click on sign up with phone or email or Google, whichever way. You sign up, you deposit $100, you buy any crypto of your choice, and then just email your user ID to our email address. Where do you find your user ID? This is your dashboard. You click on profile and you click on dashboard. The moment you click, you will find at the screen your user ID, and you just have to email to us. All the best for your lucky draw.